Find reference angle for the following. Here the given angle is minus 881. Given angle is minus 881 degrees. This angle is not in the range of 0 to 360, so it is not principal angle for sure. Any angle greater than 360 or less than 0 degree is coterminal. We first need to convert given angle into a principal angle by adding or subtracting integral multiples of 360 until it gets into the range of 0 to 360. Since this is negative angle, so in order to find corresponding principal angle, corresponding principal angle, we will have to add multiples of 360. What we'll do, minus 881 plus 3 times 360. 3 times 360 will give us minus 881 degrees plus 1080, and this is equal to 199. Now 199 degree is an angle in third quadrant somewhere around here. So this line theta is equal to 199 is in third quadrant. This is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. In third quadrant, now once we have found principal angle, we look for the closest arm of x-axis. This is positive arm of x-axis and this is negative arm of x-axis. The negative arm of x-axis is closer. Therefore, we measure this angle, which is our reference angle. In order to find this reference angle, let me call it RA. So, in order to find reference angle, this would be equal to 199 minus 180, because negative x-axis is an angle of line theta is equal to 180 degree. So this is equal to 19 degree, which is required reference angle. For question number 2, now we are given another angle, which is again a coterminal angle. Given angle is equal to 1830. If it was principal angle, we don't need to subtract or add integral multiples of 360. First we will find principal angle. So the corresponding principal angle is equal to 1830 degree minus 5 times 360. 5 times 360 is going to be enough angle to bring it into the range of 0 to 360. So 1830 minus 1800, that is going to bring this angle into this range of 0 to 360. So this is required principal angle. Now if we have our grid again, the theta is equal to 30 degree is somewhere over here. Theta is equal to 30 degree angle. This is theta, this is that angle, and it is in the first quadrant. So in first quadrant, as the angle is acute, therefore the angle itself is a reference angle because it makes 30 degree angle with the positive x-axis. So reference angle would be equal to reference angle is equal to 30 degree. So steps are that whenever you are given an angle, if it is a coterminal angle, find its principal angle. Draw the principal angle and look for the closest arm of x-axis without consideration of any sign plus or minus. Measure the angle between closest arm of x-axis and the terminal side of the principal angle. That angle is reference angle. Now in this question, now we are given question number 2. We are given reference angle and we will be required to find principal angle. Find principal angle. Find principal angle for the reference angles. So this time we are given reference angles. For reference angles, what are reference angle? The first angle given is 33 degrees in second quadrant. In quadrant number 2. Whenever you are given reference angle, you will be told which quadrant it is. And the second question would be 2 degree in third quadrant. 2 degrees in quadrant 3. And the third question we are going to solve is 48 degree angle in fourth quadrant. In quadrant 4, you see that whenever there are given reference angle, we are also told the quadrant. So now let's have the grid again and let's draw first reference angle, which is 33 degree in second quadrant. It means with negative x-axis it is making an angle of 33 degree. So this would be the line. This is, let's say theta is equal to 33 degree is required reference angle, and this angle is 33 degree here. If that is the case, number 1, given angle is equal to 33 degree, then what would be this principal angle? This principal angle would be 180 minus 33. So principal angle PA, it would be equal to 180 degree minus 33 degrees, and you can find what it is. 180 degree minus 33 is equal to 147 degrees. And for question number 2, this is 2 degree in quadrant 3. So 2 degree is a very close angle in, this is a line almost representing 2 degrees, because 2 degree is a very small angle. Theta is equal to 2 degree is a reference angle. So this angle here is 2 degrees. What would be, okay, let's write down. Given angle is equal to 2 degrees, and because it's in this was in quadrant Q2 and this is in quadrant 3, so what would be the principal angle? Principal angle would be would be equal to 180 plus 2 degree, because this is still an angle with the negative arm of x-axis and it is after the x-axis arm, therefore we are going to add 180 plus 2 and this would be equal to 182 degree. That would be principal angle. For question number 3, the given reference angle is equal to 48 degree in quadrant 4, and if this is fourth quadrant, then this is the required angle 48 degree. This 48 degree will be line here. This angle is 48 degrees and this is quadrant 4. So what could be the principal angle is measure of this whole angle, that is required principal angle. And how can we find given reference angle was equal to 48 degree. So given reference angle is equal to 48 degree in fourth quadrant. So principal angle would be principal angle is equal to 360 minus 48 degree, and that would give us 360. This is 360. So this is equal to 312 degrees. That is required principal angle. 312 degrees.